Hello dear students, I am Dr. Pratap Naikode. Welcome to your favorite channel, PVS Science Study.
In this video, we are going to study Asteraceae family. Earlier, this family was called as Compositae family, but now it is known as Asteraceae family. We are going to study morphology and floral characters of Asteraceae family in this video. Asteraceae family is very unique family due to presence of a very special type of the inflorescence, that is capitulum or head. These are some of the photographs of members of Asteraceae family. Here you can see different flowers of Asteraceae family showing capitulum or head inflorescence. The inflorescence is very beautiful. Then this is the sketch of the plant, and here you can see actual photographs of the plant which are belonging to Asteraceae family. First of all, we will see distribution. Asteraceae is one of the largest family consisting of about 1100 genera and more than 20,000 species. It is widely distributed in all regions of the world. You might have seen some of the plants which are belonging to Asteraceae family in your vicinity. Then regarding habit, the members of Asteraceae are annual or perennial herbs, as you can see here. Rarely they are shrubs. Plants show oil or the latex ducts, and due to that it has specific aroma. Then regarding the morphological characters, first we will see leaves. Leaves are simple, as you can see here. Leaves contain petiole and so described as petiolate. Sometimes petiole is absent and so called as sessile. As you can see here, leaves are generally alternate as well as exstipulate. The shape of the leaf is ovate with serrate margin, as you can observe here, as well as the leaf contains acute apex. Leaf shows unicostate reticulate venation. Then let us study the floral characters. These are some of the photographs which are explaining inflorescence as well as the flowers of Asteraceae family. First we will see the inflorescence. The inflorescence is very specific, as I have already told you. The inflorescence is known as capitulum or head inflorescence. As you can see here, the inflorescence is surrounded by involucral bracts. This is the back side of the inflorescence and this is the front side of the inflorescence of sunflower. Here also in this photograph you can see the capitulum inflorescence of Asteraceae family member. Flowers of Asteraceae family are very small and so called as florets. There are two types of the floret. One is ray floret and another one is disc floret. This is the longitudinal section of the inflorescence of Asteraceae family member, where we can see the position as well as the types of florets. So these are the ray florets which are present towards the periphery, while the disc floret they are present in the central region on disc. So the name given is disc floret. In this photograph you can observe that these are the ray florets and these are the disc florets. In the sunflower photograph you can observe that these are the ray florets and these are the disc floret. This is the longitudinal section of the inflorescence, where you can see that these are the ray florets and these are the disc floret. This is disc or the receptacle and these are the involucral bracts. In this sketch you can observe two different florets. This is ray floret which is unisexual generally, and this is disc floret. Now we will see the two florets. First we will see ray floret. So these are some of the sketches and photographs where we can observe different parts of the ray floret. As you can see here, and as you know that ray florets, they are situated at periphery of disc or receptacle. So this is the disc or the receptacle, and all the ray florets, they are present towards the periphery of this receptacle. These florets contain bract and so described as bracteate. It doesn't contain pedicel and so described as sessile. They are zygomorphic because if you want to cut the ray floret into two equal halves, then it can be done only with this one plane, and so the symmetry is considered as zygomorphic symmetry. Ray florets are generally unisexual or neutral because only female sex organ is present. Androecium is absent. The flower is considered as epigynous because ovary is inferior. Then we will see the floral bulbs of ray floret. First of all, we will see the calyx. So this is the calyx. Calyx consists of 2 to many sepals. Generally, calyx is reduced to hair-like outgrowths or the bristles known as pappus calyx. So here you can see the hair or the bristle-like outgrowths representing pappus calyx. In this sketch, you can also see that this pappus calyx is present over the ovary. This is the ovary and this is the pappus calyx. Then the next floral bud is corolla. This is corolla. Corolla consists of 5 petals, but all petals, they are united and so described as gamopetalous. We know that gamo means united. Here all petals, they are united. You can observe here 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. All petals are united. Gamopetalous opens and spreads at the apex, forming ligulate or ray-like structure. It looks like ray, and so the name given to the floret is ray floret. Here also you can see the corolla of the ray floret. It looks like a ligule. Then we will see the essential floral bulbs of ray floret. Here we can see different parts of the ray floret. Androecium, that is male sex organ, is absent in ray floret, and so the ray floret is unisexual. Then gynoecium, which is female sex organ, gynoecium is present and it is bicarpillary. Here you can see the gynoecium of ray floret. It contains 2 carpels and so described as bicarpillary. 2 carpels, they are united and so described as syncarpous. Ovary is inferior. Here also you can see that ovary is inferior because all the floral bulbs, they are arising from the top of the ovary, and so the ovary is described as inferior ovary. It is unilocular without ovules or the abortive ovules. Style is 1 and hairy. Here also you can see ovary, style and stigma of the ray floret. Stigma is bifid as you can observe here. Then floral formula of Asteraceae family member. It is represented like here. First we have to denote BR, which shows that bract is present. As you can see here, bract is present at the base. Then this symbol denotes that the flower is zygomorphic. many times the flower is neuter or it only contains female sex organ, that is gynoecium. Sometimes flower is neuter, that means it does not contain any sex, or many times it contains female sex organ, that is gynoecium, and so here it is described with the symbol of female sex organ. Then the next plural word is calyx. Calyx is pappus, as you can see here. Then the another plural word is corolla. Corolla is represented here with capital C. It contains 5 petals, but all petals they are united. So here they are denoted in a bracket. Then androecium is absent. So here it is denoted as capital A 0. Then gynoecium. Gynoecium is bicarpellary. That means it contains 2 carpels. They are syncarpous. It means that they are united, and so here they are denoted in a bracket. Here line is drawn over the gynoecium, which means that ovary is inferior. Dear friends, with this we have completed one flower or one floret of Asteraceae family, that is ray floret. Now we will see the another floret, that is disc floret. These are some of the sketches and photographs of disc floret. This is the disc flower or disc floret. First of all, we will see the position of disc floret. As the name itself indicates, disc floret, they are situated on disc or the receptacle. So this is the receptacle, which is fleshy or disc-like, and all these disc floret they are present on this disc. We know that all the ray floret they are present at the periphery, and disc floret they are present in the central region. This is the disc floret, and this is the longitudinal section of the disc floret, where we can see different parts of the disc floret. So this is the bract, then this is the ovary and ovule, then this is the sepal, this is corolla, these are the filaments, and this is gynoecium. As you can see here, it contains the bract, and so disc floret is described as bracteate. It doesn't contain the pedicel, and so described as sessile. Disc flower, as you can see here, is actinomorphic. It contains both the sex organs, and so described as bisexual. It is epigynous because ovary is inferior. Then the first word is calyx. So here you can see the calyx. Calyx contains 2 to many sepals. Many times the calyx is modified into pappus or the reduced scales. So here you can see the pappus calyx. Then next is corolla. Corolla contains 5 petals. Here you can see corolla with 5 petals, but all petals they are united, and so described as gamopetalous. They are forming a tube, as you can see here, and so described as tubular. The estivation here is valvate estivation. So here you can see how the petals are arranged in a tube. Now we will see other whorls of disc flower or disc floret. These are some of photographs and sketches of disc floret. Androecium is the first essential floral whorl. So here you can see the androecium. Androecium consists of 5 stamens. Here also you can see the 5 stamens, but these stamens, they are united to form anther tube. So here you can see the anther tube consisting of 5 stamens, 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. They are attached to the petals and so described as epipetalous. In the disc flower, anthers are united and filaments are free. Anthers are two-celled. Then the next essential floral bulb is gynoecium. Here you can see the gynoecium. Gynoecium is bicarpellary. It means that two carpels are present. But both the carpels, they are united and so described as syncarpous. Ovary is inferior because all the floral bulbs, they are arising from the top of the ovary and so ovary is inferior. Ovary is unilocular with single ovule on basal placentation, as you can see here. The style of carpel passes through anther tube. Here is stigma, which is hairy and bifid. Here also in this photograph you can see the bifid stigma, the style and ovary. This is bract, this is calyx and this is corolla. Fruit is cypsela with or without persistent calyx. These are two photographs of fruit of Asteraceae family member where we can observe seed, this is stalk and this is pappus calyx, which is persistent in nature. These are the seeds. Seeds are non-endospermic with straight embryo. Then floral formula. This is floral formula of disc floret of Asteraceae family member. Here BR represent that the flower is bracteate. This symbol denotes that the flower is actinomorphic in symmetry. This symbol denotes that the flower is bisexual, contains male as well as female sex organs. Then regarding the floral bulbs, K represent for calyx, which is pappus. Then here C represent corolla, which is consisting of 5 petals which are united and so denoted in a bracket. Then androecium consists of 5 stamens which are united forming anther tube. Here anthers, they are attached to the corolla and described as epipetalous. Then regarding gynoecium, gynoecium is bicarpellary. So here it is denoted by the number 2 and it is in bracket, which shows that it is syncarpous. Here line is over the top of the gynoecium, which means that ovary is inferior. Dear friend, this is another beautiful sketch of Asteraceae or sunflower family. Here you can see the leaves of the plant and the capitulum or the head-like inflorescence. So here you can see that ray florets are present at the periphery and disc floret, they are present on the disc or the receptacle. Here also you can see the different parts of the florets. And here you can see that each seed is produced by a single tiny flower. This is involucral bract of the inflorescence. Here you can see ray floret as well as disc floret. Ray floret contains pappus calyx as well as corolla, which is like a ray. It only contains gynoecium, androecium is absent. Then this is the disc flower showing pappus calyx and corolla tube. Here both the sex organs are present. Here we can see the androecium and this is gynoecium. Here you can see the floral diagram of Asteraceae family member. This is pappus calyx and this is corolla with 5 petals which are united. This is androecium with 5 stamens and this is gynoecium. Then this is the sketch of another important Asteraceae family member, that is Triodex procumbens. This is the twig of the plant where we can see the leaf as well as the capitulum inflorescence. This is the longitudinal section of the head or the capitulum inflorescence. This is longitudinal section of the disc floret and here you can see the ray floret. This is the floral diagram of disc floret and floral formula, and here you can see the floral diagram of ray floret and floral formula of ray floret. Then these are the sketches of sunflower plant. Botanical name of the plant is Helianthus anus, commonly known as sunflower plant. This is the flowering twig where we can see the stem as well as the leaves of the plant. Then this is the head or the capitulum inflorescence. This is the longitudinal section of flowers. This is ray floret and this is disc floret. These are the floral diagrams of ray floret and disc floret. Dear students, with this we have completed morphological and floral characters of Asteraceae family. Thank you.